Swords of Temptation. Oh, it's just like a little book. Oh. Another dog bone. Hard in Hightown. Another chapter. Shame she didn't make Divine instead of Tyrant Vivi. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well met.
That doesn't. Yeah, that really doesn't make me happy. I'm gonna be honest. That really doesn't make me happy at all. Oh, well, what are you?
Did you hear? Maybe you heard?
Interesting. I just picked something up and I have no idea what it was. Oh, yeah, there's Cullen. I'll find all the dog treats before I do that. Silver ring. Broken mask. How many dog treats are there? Oh, darn it. Ah, a reed. Another hard in Hightown. Okay. Oh. Don't remember? That's all right. Excuse me, just walking through the bath. Oh, it's Liliana.
Will you walk with me?
I have no idea how many picked up.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Everything changes.
Everything changes. People, most of all.
Yes. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
We know too much.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
You're joking.
What? You're not serious.
They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Huh. I don't think I like that. I don't think I entirely like that. Oop, phone. There... Oh, there isn't one for Winter's Palace. Huh, interesting. Loot? Or look. What? I'm confused. What am I looking for? I'm confused. What am I doing? What am I exactly looking through this for? Confused. Slightly confused. Or maybe very confused. Huh. Anyways.
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvus. The Inquisition support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
You're bored, aren't you?
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvus.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Parvus is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Ole wishes only to offer respectful guidance
thank you.
to the Inquisition.
You disagree with them?
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Oh, that was all we had? Oh, catch up with old friends. I think there's only one person we have to... Oh, there's two. There's Cullen and Vivian. I guess we'll go talk with Cullen real quick after we look around a little bit, just for a second. Any more bones? Any more treats? Scandal gossip. Huh. Or read. Dedication. Oh, I can talk to Dorian again? Oh god, where's Dorian? Ah, yes.
Those Ferelden's.
Ah, the little get-together.
Such a changeable weather this season.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tom never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Oh, bull.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
I'll miss you.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
What will you do in Tevinter?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
I can help you with that.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Varric has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
What about Bull?
How does Bull feel about this?
He wants to come with me. It can't happen, of course. A Canary cannot simply walk around the Imperium, even in a Magister's company. I don't want him hurt. He doesn't want me hurt. We're working it out.
Sorry about your father.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
I wish you well.
I wish you safe travels. And the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are.
What do
Now
I
let's
pull?
finish the good wine before the others get back.
All right, one more person. Or, oh, two. All right, let's talk to Colin. There we go. And boom.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
But he's such a good dog.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You're actually enjoying this.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
Will it include dog training?
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Alright. I think this is where I'm supposed to find all the dog treats. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I only got 6. Okay, so there's 4 more, maybe.
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
Where are those 4?
must be here.
Or that was different. Was a Harlequin? Oh, what was a Harlequin? Crap!
All is well.
I'm finally at the point where it's too much knowledge for my brain. Okay, then it actually shows how many bones are in there. They're probably the hardest task of them all.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'm parched.
Why not?
Interesting.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course you are, darling, but that doesn't mean the interruption is unwelcome. The Earl of Redcliffe was briefing me on the current situation in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at this summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How's Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
A moment, Your Holiness.
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Don't worry, my dear. The Inquisition has the full support of the Chantry at this summit, of course.
Should I be worried?
When world powers want to discuss plans for the future, I get nervous.
I'm glad you haven't lost your sense of danger. But the powers here are all noise and no teeth. I must make preparations for the summit. My dear, should you need anything, you have but to ask.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I understand the fear.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Ooh. Well, we gotta go talk with Vivian. They used the last use the last one.
There might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Oh.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
A Quinari in a spa.
I feel like I'm going to break something in here. Or someone.
You'll present the staff with a special challenge, darling. The experience will be good for them.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. Is everything going well between you and Sarah?
Looking for juicy details.
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
A divine's work is never done, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Well, wait, I'm not done catching up with everybody yet? Oh, Josephine. Josephine. There's so many weird locations with cheese wheels in the game. Let's just be shameless and put them on your face. Still gotta talk with Josephine. Did I happen to pick up any more? No.
Elders, always afraid to mingle. Half of Valroyo must be here.
Do 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 do. Oh, bard. Fun. Josie is on like 3 floors. Oh, I know where Josie is. Oh, bone. There's a bone. Harden Hightown. Alright, what's in here? Oh?
Oh.
Here's number 9. First Grand Enchanter. Grand Enchanter of the Hardwin was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 120 Divine. After Hardwin distinguished himself in battle during the Second Blight, Emperor Draken himself endorsed him with the with the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Hardwin was the second choice. That Draken had another mage with connections to Inquisitor Emeridin in mind for the job. I think we know who that was. Tellingly, these debates are based on like something's caught in my throat. On a half-finished letter to an army captain and guest list of a party where Emeridin and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. Sarah should have made a joke about Varric's series title at some point. Huh. Interesting. Oh, read. Okay, come on, I'm gonna review the soldiers I've written and received many letters from the Relation Court. Our birds practically with the sun. Our birds practically blotted the sun. We were if I may offer. You know Harden Hightown? Yeah. No idea what the crumpled steel napkin is, but... Oh, and another thing. Your suggestion regarding the young man Cole was excellent. He displays an uncanny ability to locate missing people when hostile forces held our agents and we feared they would be killed if we approached. Cole was able to reach them without being detected. While he has been less useful overall at extracting intelligence, I have learned to trust his instincts about whether a target is trustworthy or malicious. Per your request, I have limited his assistance to rescue operations or attacks on clearly hostile forces. Whatever magic lives in the young man's mind, it would be poorly served by the less pleasant necessities of our work. His remark about my family, while not germane to the mission at hand, were also greatly appreciated. Oh.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You scheduled... You're still planning.
Then why can I still see those wheels turning in your head?
Work carries a certain momentum. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Orlais hasn't really let me.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Doing what exactly?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
A mystery evening sounds fun.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The
But
past years
divided
have been
years or
so
just
busy.
to be sold? Okay.
We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
What just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It means more that you did.
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
I love her reaction. It's just, what did I get myself into? Okay, so there might be one more bone around here somewhere.